Welcome to the worldwide family of BraunLift owners. We created this video presentation to help you get the most out of your Braun public use wheelchair lift. This program will highlight the operation of Braun Millennium Series, Century Series, and Vista Series lifts. Although the operation of these lifts is very similar, there are certain differences which we will highlight throughout the program. In addition to watching this video, we recommend that you read your lift operator's manual and that you also pay close attention to the information and safety decals on the lift itself. In this video overview, you will learn how to load and unload passengers, operate the lift using the manual backup systems, and perform basic preventive maintenance. Most importantly, you will learn to take important precautions that will safeguard both you and your passengers. This public use lift complies fully with the requirements of the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, or NHTSA. Here are some highlights of the lift's many advanced safety features. The interlock system prevents vehicle movement unless the platform is fully stowed, and prevents lift operation unless the vehicle is stopped and parked. Special sensors in the lift prevent certain actions. For example, the platform will not fold if it senses the platform is occupied. The inner roll stop and outer barrier will not raise if occupied. A warning will sound and platform descent will cease if the threshold is occupied. In addition, the platform can only be lowered beyond the inner roll stop locking position if the inner roll stop is locked. And the platform will not raise more than 3 inches off the ground unless the outer barrier is raised. Note that the outer barrier on Millennium Series lifts functions hydraulically, while the outer barrier on Century and Vista lifts are spring activated. For more information about NHTSA standards and guidelines, consult your operator's manual or talk to your Braun representative. Braun public use lifts are designed to be operated by qualified attendants. This program and the instructions in the operator's manual are geared toward attendant operators. To ensure the safety of both attendants and passengers, all attendants must read and understand all of the instructions in the manual before operating any Braun public use lift. That said, let's look at basic operation of the Braun public use lift. First, how to unload a passenger. Every time the lift is used, the vehicle doors should be opened and secured. Stand clear of the doorway before deploying the lift. With Vista Series lifts, be sure to give extra space for the lift platform to expand as it unfolds. Make sure that bystanders are careful to keep away from the lift while it's in operation. Use the handheld pendant remote to unfold the lift platform by pressing and holding the unfold switch until the platform stops at vehicle floor level. Load the passenger onto the platform. The passenger must be positioned within the yellow boundaries. When loading, the outer barrier must be up and the outer barrier latch engaged. Lock the wheelchair brakes. If the passenger uses a powered chair, make sure it's switched off. If possible, have the passenger hold the lift's handrails for additional support. Press and hold the down switch until the entire platform reaches ground level and the outer barrier unfolds completely. Unlock the wheelchair brakes, switch on the wheelchair power if necessary, and unload the passenger from the platform. Be sure the passenger is completely free of the lift before stowing the platform. Next, how to safely load a passenger. Start with the vehicle doors opened and secured, the lift unfolded and lowered, the platform resting completely on the ground. Help the passenger onto the lift platform. The passenger must be positioned within the yellow boundaries. Lock wheelchair brakes and turn off wheelchair power if necessary. Have the passenger hold the lift's handrails if possible for additional support. Stand clear of the lift and press the up switch on the pendant remote. Hold the switch until the outer barrier has folded up and the platform has reached the vehicle's floor level. The lift will stop at floor level automatically. Unlock the wheelchair brakes, turn on the wheelchair power if necessary. Then unload the passenger from the platform. Finally, fold the lift by holding down the fold switch until the platform stops, and close the vehicle's doors. Lift attendants have to be prepared for many contingencies, including power or equipment failure. In the unlikely event that you may have to operate the lift manually, it's important to know the correct process. Instructions for manual operation are located on the inside of the pump cover, as well as in the operating manual. The directions given here in the manual and on the pump cover apply both to rear pump and front pump lifts, like the one shown here. To access the hand pump and the instructions, turn the wing nut counterclockwise and lift off the cover. When you remove the cover, you'll see the pump handle inside secured by 2 clips. Rotate the top clip to remove the pump handle. Now you're ready to use the manual pump. First, be sure to observe all of the safety precautions you would when the lift is powered. Make sure the vehicle's doors are open and secured. Before manually unfolding the lift platform, it's important to make sure that the platform starts out tightly stowed. This ensures that the lift tight latches are not engaged and don't prevent the lift from unfolding. Make sure the backup pump release valve is closed by placing the pump handle onto the valve and rotate it clockwise. Make sure it's tightly closed, but be careful not to over-tighten. Insert the handle in the pump and stroke until the platform folds completely. With the platform tightly stowed, you can now unfold the lift platform. Reattach the handle to the pump release valve and turn a half-turn counterclockwise, opening the valve. The platform will unfold. When it reaches floor level, turn the valve a half-turn clockwise to stop the platform. Make sure it's tightly closed, but be careful not to over-tighten. Load the passenger onto the platform as always, within the yellow boundary markings. Lock the wheelchair brakes and shut off power chairs. Use the pump handle to once again open the pump release valve, turning half a turn clockwise and allowing the lift to gently lower to the ground and the roll stop to unfold. Close the pump release valve by turning the pump handle a half turn clockwise. Make sure it's tightly closed, but be careful not to over-tighten. You may now unload your passenger from the platform. Manually stowing the lift is just as simple. If you just unloaded a passenger, the pump release valve will already be closed. You can verify this by attaching the pump handle and turning clockwise. Be careful not to over-tighten. Then insert the handle into the pump and stroke until the platform reaches floor level. Continue pumping and the platform will fold into its vertical storage position. When the platform is completely stowed, clip the handle back into the backup pump cover and replace the cover on the pump. Secure the cover by rotating the wing nut clockwise. Every Braun lift is designed and built for durable and dependable service. You can maximize the life and operation of your lift by performing routine inspections and simple maintenance tasks. By lubricating moving parts, cleaning debris from mechanisms, and watching for wear and tear, you protect your investment while enhancing the safety of all lift users. Your operator's manual outlines a full schedule of maintenance to be conducted at regular intervals. The amount of time between intervals will depend on the number of times your lift is cycled. Some parts require lubricating, maintenance, or inspection more often than others. Your operator's manual lists maintenance tasks at regular intervals. If you regularly experience heavy rain or snow, you might want to perform maintenance more often than recommended to ensure smooth operation. Your manual also contains a diagram indicating specific lift parts that need regular lubrication. Most parts require a light penetrating oil, which is available at most auto parts stores, hardware stores, and home centers. Start by cleaning dirt and debris from the area. Apply the lubricant. Operate the mechanism a few times to ensure that the oil works its way into areas where friction could occur. Another important maintenance task is to inspect parts for wear and replace any worn or damaged parts. The maintenance schedule in your operator's manual indicates specific parts to check during your regular maintenance routine. If for any reason you see signs of lift damage, wear, or abnormal conditions, stop using the lift immediately and contact the Braun Corporation for help in finding an authorized service facility near you. Thank you for choosing a public use wheelchair lift from the Braun Corporation. Following the correct operating procedures and performing regular maintenance will help you get years of service from your lift. If you still have questions, or if you'd like more information about your lift or other Braun products, give us a call at 1-800-THE-LIFT.